Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Monday digital edition of Intentional Talk, presented to you by Toro. It's Millar, it's Rose, and look at this. We got a world champion, a former World Series MVP, a four-time All-Star, and the best room setup we have seen so far. It's our own Mike Lowell. I don't see number 15 up on that wall, do I?
Hold on, Millar.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
You're rich.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We got a little D-Lee, Millar, yours truly, and Cliffy.
What else is in there? Hold on, Mike. What else is in there?
Is that gold?
All right. If we're going to do that, let's do this. That's Marlins. Ooh.
That's a gold glove. I never won one of those.
You got an iron glove.
Skillet. They call those a skillet.
Oh, dude.
This is my crown jewel here, though. These are all my buddies' bats. I made a bar out of it. Oh, look, you can see all the puzzles we've been doing during quarantine.
Oh, my. We are learning so much about my friend Mike. He does puzzles.
Mike, slow down. Hold on. Who's the biggest name bat on this bar?
I don't know. There's some good ones, man. I got Cal Ripken, Tony Gwynn, Jeter. Hold on. Look what Millar sent me. Hold on. I know Millar's is around here. Right here. Oh, here it is. To Mike, an awesome third baseman and a great friend. You are the best, dog. Hope we can be teammates for many years. Look at that. You remember that, Millar?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm so glad you didn't throw that away because that, you know what, when I write stuff, I really mean what I write on those bats.
That is a great – I'm always curious, like, how do you go about asking Cal Ripken Jr., who I'm sure you don't know very well, for a bat?
Actually, Cal Ripken's was my most rewarding story. The clubbies there, I was a call-up with the Yankees, and they called up like 9 guys in 98. So there were not enough lockers. I tripled up on a locker with the video guy and one of the assistant like clubbies that they brought on the road. Tripled up. I didn't say a word. I asked Louis Soho. I remember the veteran guys. I go, what do I tip? They were like, hey, give him like $30 a day. So I gave him like $120. Next year I get traded to the Marlins. We play the Orioles in interleague, and I have, as a rookie now, I have a locker to myself and an empty one on each side of me. So I was like, dude, what is this? You know, it was only like Alex Fernandez or Cliff Lloyd getting that. So they said, hey, they remember when they tripled you up, and you didn't complain or anything, so they're rewarding you. I was like, oh, wow, that's awesome. He said, anything you want, you can have. I said, well, if we're there, just get me a Cal Ripken bat. Totally joking. I went to batting practice, came back. There was a Cal Ripken bat signed to me in my locker. So the Orioles clubbies, man, they were big time. They took care of me. So that one's pretty cool.
That is really
Actually, cool. Kevin remembers this. Remember that shirt, Kevin?
Pete Rose.
Yeah.
Tell a story.
They asked us to do an autograph signing. I think Kevin and I made $18. I think I signed 4 autographs for $5. Dempster was an all-star, and Tony Perez was being inducted, and Pete Rose was there. And I said, Kevin, you going? He's like, yeah, we'll buy a Pete Rose jersey and just have him sign it. I said, all right, it'll be worth it. And the guy at the store, for us going on such short notice, gave us signed jerseys of Pete Rose. That was pretty cool. That was a good day.
Awesome.
It was cool.
You know that I have a brother named Pete Rose. Are you aware of that?
No.
Yeah.
But congrats.
Well, stop. That doesn't interest you? That everybody is usually like, wait a second, your parents named a kid Pete Rose? You don't care about that?
How old is he?
He'll be 54 this year. So Pete Rose had just finished, I think, like his 4th year when my brother was born. And my brother could forge Pete Rose's signature great. So when I was on the bus as a kid, I used to have my brother fake his autograph, and I'd sell it for $1.
That's so cool.
Entrepreneur. That's what you are, baby.
Yeah, that's right. Millar, what do you got for your boy?
Hey, so I want to ask you something, Mikey. I don't know if you know, but a few years back in 1998 or 99, June 3rd, we had our 20-year anniversary of going back-to-back against Billy Kotz, throwing 1,000,000 miles an hour. Do you remember this? And I'm going to give you a bonus question. Do you remember who was the starting pitcher for the Fighting Fish that night we went back-to-back, Mikey?
Wow, starting pitcher? I'm just going to throw a Brian Meadows because I figure he was there. I have no idea.
Meadows!
But I know that we were down 1, and I hit it off Billy Koch to tie it, all pumped up, and like a pitch or two later, you go deep, and I was like, dude, look how quick they brought in the closer to throw 100, and we went booyah. So what are you gonna do?
It was Ryan Dempster was the starting pitcher, and yes, Billy Koch. Yep, Dempy, there he is, right there, and a Canadian kid that took a ferry to go play catch, and then got drafted, by the way, second round with the Texas Rangers. People forget about that, Chrissy. Mm-hmm. Second round Texas Rangers, Ryan Dempster.
Yeah. Well, people also forget that a 20-year anniversary from that date would have been 2000 and not 1998.
Kevin and numbers never really meshed. So we're all right. I understood what he's saying.
All right. Speaking of numbers, behind you, I see your number 19. I see Schilling. Is there any blood on that jersey or no?
No.
Okay.
That's Kevin's world.
Okay. Manny, Rose.
I think up here.
Ooh, Miggy.
Where? The ones of me are all-star like team jerseys. I know that, or playoff jerseys that the team signed.
Got it.
Oh, you made the All-Star game in the big leagues. Got it.
Oh man, man. Gosh.
You know what? True story. I want real quick, Mikey. They are the finest framed jerseys I've ever seen. There's not a wrinkle in them. So whoever did your jerseys, it's not the greatest room we've ever seen. It's the greatest bar I've ever seen. We've all been to show houses. I love your little case. By the way, my only gold, I'm getting right back to you. My only gold in my house is I had to steal, one sec, guys. I had to steal Doug Minkiewicz. That's the only glove that I have gold, which is my defensive replacement, Dougie Fresh. 2004.
Like
so, but your jerseys are the finest framed jerseys I've ever seen. Who did your jersey? Is that your brother Carlos Lowell?
It was not my brother Carlos Lowell.
Okay.
I don't know. I had. Gosh, I wish I knew because they did. I'm sure I could look it up and probably have an old email.
I apologize.
Yeah, next question. Good job, Kevin. But yeah, they did.
I saw Miguel Cabrera jersey. Do you remember the first time you saw him swing a bat, and were you thinking, "Oh my God, this guy is going to be unbelievable"?
No, because he was 16 the first time I saw him. I mean, I was like, "Wow." Yeah, I was like, "Wow, really good for a 16-year-old. We'll see you in 5 or 7 years." I didn't know it was going to be like 3.5, and he was going to be a superstar. But what I do remember about Cabrera was his first big league hit was a walk-off in like the 11th inning to dead center at Dolphin Stadium, whatever they called it when we were there. And I remember turning to Bill Robinson, our hitting coach, in the clubhouse, and I said, this kid at 20 did something that I have never done in my life, even in batting practice, and was dead center 434 at Pro Players. So I was like, yeah, he's pretty good.
Mikey, before we let you go, I thought maybe you were gonna be joining us from the boat or something. I mean, you talked it up, and I wanted to see that thing. Like,
you want to see it? All right, hold on.
All right. Tell us where you're taking this.
I'm taking you out to the boat.
This is just backyard, Chris. We're just on the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's why I asked how much money you had in the bank, Chris. How much do you got?
Well, wait.
I don't know if you could see it.
All 4.
4?
Oh my.
And what is the name of that beauty?
Well, Mike Redmond named it, and it took him 10 seconds, and I took 6 months to name it. I don't know. Here we go. Let's see if you guys can see it.
Oh, we got it. That's money back there.
There's one corner of it's called stand-up double.
Stand-up double.
Yes.
I love that. I love it. Well, we've always promised that we're all going to get down there. We're going to get on stand-up double, and we're all going to take a nice show ride to Bimini at some point. I know that's happening. Thanks for giving us a little show tour. We appreciate you hanging out with us today. Stay
all
healthy.
right, gentlemen. You got it. Thank you. You too. See ya.
You got it. We'll see everybody on Wednesday's edition of IT, presented to you by Toro.